Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Red Reboot of Darkness was released November 11th, 2023, and introduces Darkness fusion monsters, corrupted versions of existing fusion monsters made using Darkness monsters. Celeb Rose Gossip Witch and Celeb Rose Gossip Magician can be made using Darkness Paparazzi. Demolition Meltdown Dragon Darkness Blastomat can be made using Darkness Phantomite. To round out my boss monsters, I'll also get Infernal Kappa River Sprinter, Glacius, the Snowmeister of Sacred Splendor, and Galflare the Sky Savior Shine. Alex will gain access to the face card of the set, Red Reboot Enhanced Boost Dragon, made using Darkness Drake. Darkness Galactica Oblivion can be made using Darkness Dwarf. Alex will also gain the new fish support including Surging Wave Swordsman Onimaru Kunituna, Pitch Dark Surging Wave Swordsman Onimaru Kunituna, and Dark Hydro Cannon Neutron Bluefin. He will also get the new Red Eyes / Meteor Dragon support, including Meteor Black Mars Dragon, Meteor Swarm Dragon, and Meteor Black Drake. Alex will also gain new Wind Psychic support, Inflect Clive, the Dynamouth Deadly Dirge, and Bandiva the Ballistic Battle Ballad. Finally, Alex will receive Darkness Transamu Krasis, and Dead End the Mad Fiend of Despair. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Strange Cat. So you probably noticed that I have my little tomato in the corner instead of my beautiful face. That's because I'm currently sick and did not want to doll myself up to be on camera, so you have to tolerate this for today. The deck we're bringing, though, is quite an interesting one. So Strange Cat got a lot of support last set, not even the most recent set, but the set before. So basically, it's an interesting little strategy because all of the monsters have 0 attack, but the main kind of win condition of the deck is to use Strange Cat Signal. So up to 3 face-up spellcaster type monsters with 0 original attack on your field gain attack equal to the number of monsters on your opponent's field times 1400 till the end of this turn. Then you can select Recovery Force from your graveyard and set it in your spell and trap zone. So that doesn't really matter. The important part is we're gaining a load of attack. If our opponent has 3 monsters, that means our 0 attack face-up spellcaster monsters are going to gain 4,200 attack. Now 4,200 on, let's say, 3 monsters, if we manage to set that up, is pretty good. But if we can activate more than one Strange Cat Signal in a turn, we can get those up to 8,400 or 12,600, which is why we're using things like Magical Stone Excavation to try and recover our Strange Cat Signal so we can use it multiple times in a turn. So that's basically our wombo combo. We want to set up with all of that and just attack in for massive damage and try and OTK. We do have Shield in the right hand, which is during your main phase as card was normal special summoned, we can set up to 2 Shield and Sword or Sword and Shield from your graveyard to your spell trap card zone. Then if we set Shield and Sword by this effect, we can change the battle positions of up to 3 monsters on our opponent's field, which means if our opponent's playing a load of defensive monsters, we can flip them all up so we can get to their life points, which is pretty cool. The rest of the deck is basically just set up for this, but we do have Strange Cat Magician, which is another new card, which we can send any monster with 0 attack from our hand to the graveyard to draw a card. Then if we Strange Cat in the graveyard, we can choose one face-up monster with 0 attack on your field. If you do it, can't be destroyed by card effects. This is particularly good into things like Mirror Force. And then we do have the main kind of setup for the OTK, which is Fortunate Cat. We can send the top 2 cards of a deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon 2 Strange Cat from your graveyard face-up to your field. Then if you special summon by this effect, this face-up card and monster special summon by this effect are treated as 2 tributes to the tribute summon of monsters this turn. That's pretty cool. We do have some other boss monsters. We do have Jinzo to turn off traps for when we try and go for the push. But obviously, if we use Jinzo, we can't have 3 spellcaster monsters, so it'd be kind of a weaker version with only 2 of the cats, and then 1 Jinzo to turn off back row. The rest of the deck is all just gas. This deck was originally cooked up by Spyro from both the Witch's Kitchen Discord server and Voltalon's Discord server. So I was heavily inspired by his list. His list is probably a lot better than this. But he is the original architect. We are just borrowing the idea. But yeah, this is the deck. We're not feeling super confident in it, but we know that we can definitely get some wins with this. And if we do manage to pull off the combo at least once, we will be happy. So let's fire into the games and see what Alex has got for us. Okay, well, last week we had a weird matchup because I brought a bit of a weird deck. I brought the Kappa deck, which is a little bit unpredictable because it's not really a deck. You obviously brought the Dark Galaxy, which we got to see just how strong that deck can be in terms of its ability to recycle fusion. It actually got a little bit bonkers where I think with a little bit of I don't know, just a little bit more of a push, Dark Galaxy could be like really crazy, right? I mean, they have support for Dark Hole as well as like 3 more Dark Holes, kind of.
Yeah.
And then they have the ability to keep recycling fusion, which is pretty crazy. Kappas, on the other hand, I don't see Kappas becoming meta, you know? I don't I don't think so. But, you know, I've been wrong plenty before, so you never know. As for this week, we are still in Red Reboot of Darkness. So we still have a bunch of stuff that we haven't actually gotten to play yet. Like, you, I think, still haven't actually used the flagship monster of the entire set, which is Red Reboot Enhanced Burst Dragon, or whatever it's called. So I guess my prediction this week is that you'll be on that. Because, one, it's weird for you to have gone this long without bringing dragons out, especially when they're just sat there dangling in front of you. And two, it looks like it could be decent. The only, like, big issue I see with it is its Darkness card. It sucks, right? It's just a vanilla. I mean, is there any benefit to having a vanilla? I don't think so. I don't even know if it's level 4. I don't think it is. I don't even know if you can bring it back.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, then you can't even bring it back with Legend Strike, so I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one. I am going to go ahead and assume you don't know what I'm on. I'll give you a clue. You will never guess it.
Okay.
So with that in mind, do you want to take a shot in the dark?
Nope.
Okay. Shall we just jump on in?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I feel like I keep losing rock, paper, scissors recently. Have I been sussed out? Do I have a tell?
2.
Wait a minute. This is dragons. I believe they're called high-tech dragons. So you got, what, Flip Dragon in the graveyard. 2 Flip Dragons in the graveyard, which is send a dragon from your hand to the graveyard, change 1 attack position monster opponent's field face in defense position. Then if they only face at monsters new field dragon types, you can search summon Flap Dragon for Flip Flap. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to activate a new spell card. This actually came out last set, but we haven't had a chance to really use it yet. So this is Strange Gathering. It is cats, but it's other cats. It's spellcaster cats instead of beast cats. So I can send a spellcaster monster from my hand to the graveyard, draw a card, and then if I have 2 or more strange cats and or fortunate cat in my graveyard, I can draw another card. So I'm just going to discard a strange cat and draw a card. Okay. I think it's going to be this, and this. I think this is the play. And then we'll pass.
Okay.
Now, there's something about this deck that is probably become apparent quite quickly. Oh, ship of 7 treasures. Okay.
Over and activate Flap Dragon.
Okay.
Put this up.
Uh-oh.
Special summon Flip Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll...
Ironically, you don't really want to use Bluetooth Burst Dragon's effect, so... Well, unless you get another monster out that you think can clear.
Yeah.
But then you still wouldn't want to use it, right? Because you'd still... I guess you'd get slightly more damage, right? You'd get an extra 300 damage if you can clear all 3 monsters. Or the 2 that would be left.
I don't know. Whoop.
Okay. So we have the Bluetooth Enhanced Burst Dragon. Just send 1 monster from your field to the graveyard, destroy 1 face-up card on either field. Then if you sent a monster whose original level 7 or higher to the graveyard, you can special summon a Bluetooth Burst Dragon.
Set 2.
Okay. So I'm taking 3k to the dome. Not a lot I could do about that, unfortunately, without any back row. You've attacked my shield in the right hand.
Ooh.
Alright, we will flip summon Strange Cat. And then going to summon the Tama the Mancer Cat. We're going to activate its effect. Then we can special summon a monster with 0 attack. Wow. Alright, now we'll tribute 2 to set. Then I will set 2 more cards and pass the turn.
Okay. Activate Dragonic Progress.
Okay, so place 1 copy of your hand at the bottom of your deck. Add level 1 light or dark attribute dragon type monster from your graveyard to your hand. Then you can add Dragon Burst Fusion. Okay.
Yes, might as well. Normal summon
The old Booster Wyvern.
Reboot.
Okay. Red Boot Boost Dragon comes out. Uh-oh. Oh, just shuffling everything back in. Now the fusioning begins.
Then I pop 7 of your cards.
Okay, so we got Red Boot Enhanced. Shuffle 1 monster from your graveyard into the deck. Choose up to 3 dark attribute monsters in your graveyard. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to total levels of those monsters times 100. This card gains attack equal to total levels times 100. Okay.
That.
I mean, I guess we'll do this now. I will go ahead and activate my Strange Cat Jealousy, which will let me flip them up.
Oh.
Now, yeah, I may have misread this card. I thought it changed your battle position.
Rescue with Moving Fortress.
We did just lose a bunch of life points for no reason. But I guess I'm going to set Tribute set.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to set 2 more and then pass.
Okay. Just gonna go straight to battle. Can't, Okay.
Right, well, we do have this, so we can prolong. But I don't think I can OTK you right now, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we want to do this? We'll start with Strange Gathering again. So we'll discard and draw 2. Jesus, these are like the worst cards to draw. Alright, we will normal summon my Duel Chair Massage. We're going to go ahead and activate his effect. I'll send Bascule and mill some cards. Fortunately, we did not mill what we wanted to see there. But that's fine. Then we will set, and then Tribute set and pass.
Okay. Another Bascule.
Could be a Dahut Abyss or any of my other chair cards.
I would like to see the hut.
So this will send the top 2 cards to the graveyard. Special summon Bluetooth or Red Boot Dragon from your hand to your field face up defense position. And you can add fusion, one of the fusion cards for your graveyard to your hand. Okay.
Alright. There's already one back here.
The Bluetooth Enhanced Burst Dragon.
Pog, see what we get.
You don't need to pog here, you're fine. You and your pot of greed supremacy. Looking down on all of us graceful charity enjoyers.
Oh, yes, actually. Flap Dragon is going to activate its effect. Flip this guy up.
Hello.
Special summon a Flip Dragon.
I don't like that your deck has Flap Dragon that kind of counters my deck a bit.
Point using his version of the effect.
Haha, taste. Strange Cat Jealousy. Yeah, I got nothing for this one.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I think this is actually... So I don't think my deck is, like, a particularly, great deck, but I think it has a really bad matchup into your deck, considering you have, Flip Flap Dragon and Bluetooth Burst, which both, hard counter what I'm trying to do. Again, you didn't really get to see what I'm trying to do, and I guess we'll save that for game 2 in case I do manage to pull it off, but, there is a method to this madness. But yeah, let's go into game 2. Right, we will go first. Let's hope Get something nice. I think we're just going to play it cool here. We don't need to do anything fancy. We're fine to just set some cards. Then we'll pass.
Okay. Woof.
You're saying there's a chance. Right, I'm not gonna lie. This deck isn't very good at like punishing this kind of. So I will Tribute 2 set. Then I'll set. Tribute 2 set. And then set. Then we'll pass.
Okay. Let's flip over Flip Dragon.
Could you not?
And then
Although this one's fine.
Inferno... Yes.
Could you not?
Oh!
I need that to not die.
Okay, now. Womp, womp, womp.
Okay. The old Bluetooth.
That. And. Set this. Go to battle and. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's fine.
It was Dahat Abyss,
Ooh.
Dark Mirror, ruler of the chair. Fortunately, he doesn't do a lot without having some other cards set up beforehand. Much in the way of that. I guess we'll start with Shift the 7 Treasures. Discard and draw 2. So we might as well use Strange Gathering. We'll discard to draw some cards. Right, we'll flip summon my Furniture Cat. So I can send top 2 cards of my deck to the graveyard, then I can special summon up to 2 Strange Cat from my graveyard face into my field. Then if I special summon by this effect, this face-up card and monster special summon by this effect are treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of monsters in attack position.
Okay.
We mill 2. Right, we have that in the graveyard now, which is something. Then we will flip summon my Dahat Abyss, Dark Mirror Ruler of the Chair.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to set this. Tribute 2 to set. Then I'm going to tribute for Jinzo.
Ooh.
Then I can activate my Dahat and start putting some stuff back into my deck. Yeah, sure. So now I can weaken your guy. Then we will set, go to battle, attack into Bluetooth, and then clear this defense monster. Then we pass.
Wow.
So we have progress again.
Fine. Grab this.
Expect the Stripping Wyvern. Chip the 7. Rebuilder.
Can't activate that effect because I don't have a thing brave.
This stripping or striping? Striping, right? 'Cause it's only 1p. So
Stripping? Striping?
I don't know. I assume it's some reference to Computors. Going over my head. Just don't shuffle anything. Ow.
Then we'll get out of this. Activate the Boot Fusion.
You got to remember that Booster Wyvern has an effect.
Oh, yeah, 600 damage. Never mind.
A lot of the time 600 doesn't make a big difference, but... Right, don't just throw a load of cards in my graveyard. That's my graveyard.
Use 9 monsters in any graveyards.
Yeah, put mine back. I just
You
put
also
all
have
mine
stuff
back
in your
in.
grave.
I mean, I did just shuffle most of my stuff back into my deck. Jesus.
And we'll sit. And...
Oh, now it's a tricky one. Do we go for the big damage, or do we
You
Have your
can't
trap
use
card
trap
back.
cards with your gens up, so...
I mean, I can't, but you now can't use trap cards for my correct back. Well, I think we kind of have to go all in here. I don't think I can kill you, but we will see what I can do. I will start with the mighty, the powerful, Strange Cat Magician. So I can send one card with 0 attack from my hand to the graveyard, draw one card, then if I Strange Cat in my graveyard, I can choose one face-up monster with 0 attack on your field, and if I do, it can't be destroyed by card effects. So go ahead and activate the effect. We'll discard and draw. Then I will activate my face-down Magical Stream. Pop your back row.
Ooh.
I mean, I've got Jinzo, so don't marry me. I'll then activate the Ship of 7 Treasures, and we were discarding a level 1. Ooh, that doesn't fix anything for me, unfortunately. I think I still have to do this in a very specific way. Yeah, I think we have to do this either way. So we'll summon out Strange Cat. Then we'll activate a new spell card, Strange Cat Signal. So up to 3 face-up spellcaster type monsters on my field with 0 original attack, gain attack equal to the number of monsters in my opponent's field times 14 until the end of the turn. We'll do it again.
Oh.
Oh, I did not do any math, but this looks like I might win this
Yeah,
game.
that's...
Go, cats! Strange Cat Magician! Dark Cat Attack! Alright, well we got a win, so at least I have that, alright? We managed to at least not get too owed, so fingers crossed I can do that again, but now you know what my deck's looking like, so you kind of have an idea of what to prepare for, so we'll see what you decide to do against it.
We'll go first.
Okay.
And then it's... Come on, Lydia. There you go.
Oh, that's a whole hand on the board. That's pretty good, but can it beat Ship of the 7 Treasures? I was kind of, I don't know, hoping for something a little more interesting to draw there, but I bet you've never seen this before. I set cards, and then I tribute set, and then I'll set a couple more cards. Past turn. That's right, how can you play if I don't empty any of your zones?
And how can I play if I don't draw any of the boss monsters?
Well, you've played against this deck a couple of times now, so you know I'm not going to be putting any pressure on anytime soon, so you're probably fine. Now, right, we'll normal summon. We will activate the effect. And I would be discarding this to draw. And I can make itself indestructible. Then I can summon out my Fortunate Cat, activate its effect, mill the top 2. Then I will tribute to set, and is that all I want to do? I think that's fine. I'll pass on that.
Okay.
We will set, and then pass. Well, that doesn't do anything. That would potentially do something later. I think I have to pass it. Unfortunately, my deck doesn't really do proactive things against face-down monsters.
Yep. And I'm having the issue of not seeing boss monsters because I'm only running 6 of them.
I'm going to go ahead and tribute set, and then set another monster and pass. Pass. This is the part of the video where I fast forward it.
Yeah, finally. Reboot.
Oh, it's the big boy.
We will Inferno.
Don't hit my back row. Got my Strange Cat Jealousy.
Inferno. This.
My Magical Stream. Got the third?
Nope. It's fine.
Boost Wyvern's effect. Ah!
The whole 600.
Hey, it adds up, right?
Let's shuffle these in. Do another 200.
Gets you to 26, which is now bigger than everything I have. The big boy.
We'll mill both graves.
Captain Chungasaur. Alright. Now the question is there a flip or a flap dragon in my future? Ow.
Right, another 18. You.
Right, no flippy flappy, so we at least have that going for us. I think we set, then we tribute set,
Okay.
then we set, then we'll summon out my Fortunate Cat, activate its effect, and then I'm gonna tribute set, and then I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Any graveyards? Don't want to do mine, so let's just start chucking your shit back in and dealing damage to you.
That's rude. God, that's so much damage.
Yeah, right.
That's a 2-turn clock on the game. Oh dear. Alright, we will set. I'm going to tribute 2 and summon out Bascule. I'll activate its effect. And then bring back Strange Cat. I will tribute set. And pass.
Okay. Well. Back to not drawing boss monsters, so I'll just keep using this effect.
Mm-hmm. The issue is I keep drawing loads of tribute monsters because someone keeps putting them back in my goddamn deck. So I can't do anything. Right, yeah, I think it's this then. So we'll summon out my Tama the Mancer Cat.
Yep.
And then we'll summon out the Strange Cat. We'll activate the effect of Tama. Then I will tribute Tama, summon out Jinzo. We'll use our Strange Cat Signal. And then Strange Cat Signal.
Oh.
But, unfortunately, I think the other play would have been better. We'll set. I mean, it depends what your back row is. I'm pretty sure I'm probably dead. But, you have to tell me what your back row are after this turn.
Useless at the minute.
I mean, you just need an 1800 attacker. Or, you know, a little bit of burn plus, like, a close to 1800 attacker. It's everyone's favourite striped wyvern.
Yes.
The Darkness Drake. Okay, so before you press any more buttons, you have lethal on board. Just whatever you do, don't lock yourself into not attacking or killing the strange cat so you don't have enough damage to kill or something. Alright, I need to know, what were the other two back row?
Middle back row was RB Draphone.
Okay, what is that one?
That's the when a dragon type monster on my field is destroyed by an attack or card effect, I can send the top 2 deck cards from my deck, and then if I have no monsters on field, I can special summon Bluetooth or Reboot from grave.
Okay, and what was the other one?
Dragonic Progress. So
Yeah.
nothing.
I prioritized getting out Jinzo because I was like, well, you haven't had any big monsters, so there's a chance you can't kill me through Strange Cat. But I did have Magical Stone Excavation. So I could have, instead of summoning Jinzo, discarded Jinzo with Magical Stone Excavation in my other back row, got back the Strange Cat signal again, and then given an extra, what is it, 4,200 attack?
Yeah.
But I was like, that it's so greedy to disrespect 3 back row when I don't think, at least, I'll have to check your graveyard, but I don't think I'd seen your legend yet, which we knew was Magic Cylinder. And I was like, I think I would rather lose to getting beaten down than get Magic Cylindered in the face for 10,000 damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Strange Cat Signal, right, is really an interesting card. It's basically a big OTK tool, right? So the idea is, if I can get my graveyard set up with 2 copies of Strange Cat, I can then use the... God, what's the cat called? There should be one in my graveyard, I think. Yeah, I can then use Fortunate Cat to send the top 2 cards of my deck to the graveyard. Then I can special summon 2 Strange Cat from my graveyard to the field. Then I have 3...
It's not up to 2. It's dead on 2.
Yeah. So then I have 3 monsters. Then I activate 3 copies of Strange Cat Signal, either by hard drawing them because I'm going through the deck so quick, or by using Magical Stone Excavation to recycle. And then I end up with 4,200 boost across 3 monsters, which becomes 8,400, and then becomes 12,600. So I get 3 monsters with 12,600 attack.
Damn.
But, as you've seen, when I'm not doing exactly that, I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah.
So that is the folly of combo decks, right? As for your deck, we got to see a decent amount of it. We got to see the fusions come out. We got to see Reboot Enhanced Burst. We got to see Darkness Enhanced, whatever his name is, which was pretty cool.
Reboot.
I don't know how I feel about Reboot. Like, he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. But I'm like, is he that much better than Red Boot Enhanced Boost Dragon? You know, because the current Red Boot type strategy is it's like a mini burn strategy on top of just summon guys with big attack. And then obviously it just kind of works reasonably well with Bluetooth, because Bluetooth is just a decent boss monster as well.
Yeah, if I'd have had... Yeah, well, I mean, if you weren't on, like, a defense strategy, or if I'd had piercing, and the graveyard set up with higher level Dark Tribute monsters, his Reboot's effect would have been better.
Yeah, but it's like, how many higher level
yeah.
Dark monsters are you on? I assume it's just Red Boot himself.
Yeah, it's just Red Boot.
But you did have the... I can't remember if it was Flip or Flap, but that was... I was just sat there like, this guy changes guys to attack mode, and all of my guys have 0 attack. I don't like where this is going. But, you know, it worked out in the end. You managed to decimate my poor cats. I do think the cat deck is interesting. I don't think it's anything crazy. I think it's the kind of deck that will pop off one in every couple of games and feel really cool about it. And then, other than that, it's a bit boring, right? Just playing monsters in defense mode is not particularly interesting. I don't think I necessarily played this as well as I could have, but I don't know, like, if this deck has much more to it than what we got to show off here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good one. GG, buddy.
GG.